change the monitor so it shows my game, and then just awkwardly climb in here. Oi. All right, it has been a hot. Oh God, I'm already tangled. I tangled myself up right now. Give me a moment. There we go. All right, now, hopefully you guys have been doing well. Whew. We should be getting the new laptop challenge in a little under a minute because the Z8 laptop challenge is going to go away in just a moment. And something will replace it. No, yeah, I was listening to, what was I listening to? I think I was listening to like funk music, and I was listening to it on YouTube Music, and then like out of nowhere, it just starts playing this song. And I'm like, this song isn't funk, but I like it. So I went ahead and saved it. Ooh, ayo. Alright, this is the new laptop challenge, by the way. I'm going to assume this is probably just... Yeah, this is fully stock. Okay. Well, yeah. I listen to it every now and then when I'm on my commute to or from work. Especially came in useful today. Because today... Oh, God. Today was a day of all time. I ended up staying over until like 8 p.m. So it's like what, like an 11-12 hour shift today, because we just got slammed so hard, and then there's like some things gonna be going on tomorrow. So I was like, I could put out till tomorrow, but I'm gonna hate myself so much if I just put it off till tomorrow. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get through all... I'm just going to... Like, whatever came in, I'm just going to go through all of it today. And hopefully tomorrow's a little bit easier. Anyways, let me just put the thing. For if you're not on Twitter, what I like to do... whenever the new Laptop Challenge pops up, I go ahead and say that this is the new laptop challenge over there. We'll use a yellow one. Time challenge. But yeah, so I'm a little tired, but I'm still doing okay. I better be doing okay because I'm going to need to carry that energy until Friday. But yeah, Mikhail, Tyron, Deep, what's going on, y'all? We're about to get started with the new laptop challenge, which is Interlagos with the Honda NSX Type R, the 1992 version model. We're just gonna go ahead and just jump straight in. And already spun out. I'm not gonna lie, I was already starting to get like flashbacks because I was thinking, it's like, oh god, is this gonna be like a laptop challenge with tuning? But luckily there's no tuning involved. Thank goodness, because I can't really do that sort of stuff right now. Yeah, so some of you guys are probably wondering why I'm streaming at this time, and the thing is that so daylight saving time just ended over here this past weekend, which means we go an hour back. What this also means is that daily races and laptop challenges update an hour earlier. So instead of updating at midnight over here, now it updates at 11 p.m. which means I can actually stream the new lap time challenges the moment they go live, which is great because it'll get my feet wet and I'll have an idea of what I'm getting myself into. Same with you guys. And there's a good chance I'm going to need to improve my lap time because I'm not going to be doing this for too long because, well, I got work in the morning. So when I do the next stream, which will be Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, we'll basically just be picking up from where we leave off tonight. But now that I'll have an idea of what to do, it should be a little bit easier to be able to get whatever lap time I'm trying to get. So yeah. So yeah, this works out great for me. Yeah, so you can definitely rev it on fourth gear when you're ending your lap, probably. Yeah, just chilling. Thinking I was gonna go home. Man, I was over here thinking it's like, all right, I'll probably get home like at 5 or 6 p.m. You know, no big deal. But it's like, no, got home like at 8:30, so I couldn't even make the lobby until, well, not too long ago. This car rotates pretty nicely. I'm wondering, there might be a 30-year corner. Yeah, so the good news is that this one's definitely going to be one, well, it's easier than the Chaparral and the Yaris time trials, but just because it's easier than those two doesn't mean that this one's exactly easy. This one will take a bit of time to really squeeze the most out of the NSX. I'm thinking the final corner might be, final corner might be third gear corner. I'll need to play around with it more. So 148 is definitely possible. I also might want to try to avoid getting fifth gear because is fifth gear tall? Let me find that out. How tall is fifth gear? Oh yeah, fifth gear is pretty tall. So from the looks of it, you want to try to avoid fifth gear. Because the car did start bogging down a bit. Who are coming in, welcome on in. Good evening to you. This is the new lifetime challenge on Gran Turismo 7. This is the 1992 Honda NSX at Interlagos. We're on sport tar tires, no tuning. So you basically just get a bone stock NSX. Make sure you're on the sport tar tires, and you'll get to have a go at it. Luckily, it's easier than than the other tune-up challenges that we have right now. But just because it's easier than those two doesn't mean that this was actually easy. This card can have a bit of an attitude problem if you're not too kind to it. Once you get a good hang of this car, it actually feels pretty nice to drive. I'm gonna hate it whenever I have to grab 5th gear though. Right here, like if you do it just right, you can get the car to really nicely rotate around this corner and pretty much just take a flat out. But if you enter at a wrong angle, then it's just gonna be a big mess, which means you're just gonna lose a lot of time. Like it'll feel like the car, like I'm forgetting the name of that corner. It feels like the car wants to over rotate, but like it actually doesn't. I think it's like it kind of feels like it's close to that point, but it's like you just keep your cool and the car will just rotate along the corner really nicely. I might have braked a bit early. That's the thing though, like if you get a poor entry into this turn, as you saw, like I took a narrow line into the left turn, then it's not really gonna work. Gotta set yourself up just right. Good afternoon, good evening to you. It's almost midnight over here from West Coast, USA. I don't know why I said it like that, but hopefully you're doing well. I'm just trying to get an idea of what I'm getting myself into. I'm not gonna lie, I am actually low-key sad that tomorrow isn't Friday. It's gonna be a little tough at work tomorrow on Friday because there's a couple things going on. I mean, not bad. They're not bad things, but there's gonna be some shenanigans going on. I mean, not bad shenanigans. It's just, I don't want to go into specifics, but I just gotta prepare myself for it and just hope for the best. All I know is that once Friday comes through, I'll have a nice little staycation waiting for me. That and payday. I do get paid this Friday, which is great. Gotta I spit my tongue. Gotta start saving up for conventions this year, or not this year, but next year. Got a couple that I really want to go to that's gonna require a little bit of saving up for. I'm really hoping that for 2026 that I'm able to go to an East Coast convention. So right now, the one that I'm eyeing is ANYC, because one of my really good friends goes there, and she always tells me that it's freaking lit, and I always tell her thanks for the invite. So I might try to see if we can go to that one or go to another one in the East Coast. Maybe I think there's one that they do in Boston. And then I know there's one in, and then there's, I think there's like one or two conventions in Texas that I also want to go to. Because one of my really close friends also goes to like these two big conventions over there. I don't know if it's Austin or Houston. Might be both, but they have some big conventions that I want to go to as well. And then go to the ones that I usually go to over here in the West Coast. Which means I gotta save a lot of money, and I also need to grind out a lot of PTO. Luckily that's been going well, because I don't really use that much PTO. Now, I'll use a bit of PTO for, what was it, like mid-June? Mid-June and mid-August. So if things go well, I should have quite a bit of PTO and not have to worry about running out of it. I'm kind of wondering if you can actually stay in fourth gear. You might be able to. The car wants to step out of just a little bit. Pretty much just rev the absolute heck out of this car. Got really close. I thought that was going to be a corner cut, but got away with it. I almost had it. Oh, the car stepped out just a little bit, and that was enough for everything to just come crashing down. Actually, I should try third gear. Third gear, I think that might be a little better. Now, what I do want to try is if I can just get away without ever using fifth gear. So down this main stream, I'm going to just stay on fourth gear, because I feel like I might have just enough revs to not have to shift up. No, you have to shift up. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. You actually have to pick up fifth gear. Which sucks because fifth gear's kind of tall. Which means the car is going to bog down just a little bit. best term, but I'm just gonna keep going. I want to try and see if we can learn this combination pretty quickly. And honestly, my goal is to get a good idea about what I need to do for this combination right now, so that once comes the Thursday stream, I can hopefully get the lap time I want pretty quickly. I don't even know what time I should be going for just yet, so let's find that out. Alright, I already see 47, so I think 47 is going to be what I'm going to try to go for. If I can somehow do it tonight, that'd be amazing. Although it won't surprise me if 46 is end up being the time to get the time that you really want to get if you're trying to get good at this combination. I did see a couple messages come in, so I'll take a look at them after. Okay, that was not gonna work. Okay, let me see. It's getting a little warm in here, so let me just move the fan over here. Jesse, how's it going? Good to see you again. Gonna go finish college, just pouring stuff. I'm gonna pay. Ayo. Hold on, I'm just trying to read. I'm going through the messages again. Dude, hopefully it all comes out hella good for you, Jesse. Examine 90 with experience. Yeah, hopefully it all works out real good. Do you know what? Actually, you say what you're gonna study for social and math? Okay. Studied. Oh, that feels like it was ages ago. I remember when I first started uni. I need to get the angle just right so I can try to take this left turn flat out. Like, if I do it sharply or an arrow like that, that's not going to work. I will definitely have to lift. I remember when I was in uni. I remember the first major I went for. You're probably going to laugh at me, but I remember when I first started studying, I was going for art major. But then that's when I found out about like all the cool stuff you can do on Photoshop and other programs like that. So I think I remember when the professor was like, "You should consider design." I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. I was also studying to become a teacher. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Yeah, so I think it was like my third year I switched over to design, and I dropped so I dropped the teaching program because honestly the teaching program was pure rubbish. Like I've got stories behind like why I left the teaching program. But eventually I switched over to design. The only thing is that the arts, like the art program at my university, was pretty small. So like it wasn't just like do you want to specifically do graphic design, web design, or interior design. It was just design. I certainly wanted to learn some cool things out of it, but did I put it into practice? Yeah, no. Yeah, that design career, it never took off. Probably for the better, if I'm going to be honest with you. Because remember, I was trying to get my foot in, or my foot in the door for like the design industry, and so I was applying and things just weren't working out. So I was just doing other jobs while I was trying to get my foot in there. And yeah, it basically just never happened. But where I'm at now, I mean, yeah, it's not design, but I feel happy there. Then I get to stay on forklift certified, which is a lot better than saying I have a design degree. I don't know what you call it, like that little, like the little thing that opens up where like your degree's in. I don't know what that's called, but I should just put my forklift certification there. That's something I'm actually proud of. I'm also surprised that actually worked. The only thing is I don't want to cut the grass because the car's going to want to step out. And then for, what was it? For the teaching oh god. The teaching program was a bit, so I had a couple problems with the teaching program at my university. I will say like one of the really cool things, or like really big benefits about being in that program was that you got priority pick for your classes. So like if there's like a particular class that you're trying to get for the next semester, then there's a pretty good chance you'll get it. The problem is that your guidance counselor picked most of the classes for you. You can kind of see what this is becoming a problem. I just felt like I had like a little say in like the classes I wanted to take. They were just like, yeah, you're gonna do this class. Alrighty then. I'm also suspicious that the guidance counselor hated me for some reason, because she always gave me the shittiest classes. The other thing was that they were extremely strict about the grades you got. So like, if you got like a B- or below, they automatically put you in probation, and yeah, it's just a bunch of shenanigans. And eventually, I kind of just had enough of it. It's like, you know what? Like y'all are y'all kind of suck. So I'm gonna drop out of the teaching program. Oh, there we go. That felt a lot better right there. Although I feel like I got into throttle a little too late. It still kind of works. Yeah, well. So that was a bit of a lower drop for you right there. I almost became a teacher. Yeah, it took. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Honestly, yeah, definitely do the Yaris one because that one's, that one's a bit of a painful one. I think I streamed a bit of it last week, and it took me a while before like I got a time that I was kind of happy with, but I knew I could do better. It becomes a bit of a rabbit hole. Like it's honest, I'm gonna be honest. I think the Yaris time trial is difficult. But it's pretty fun. Especially like once you really start to get an idea of like what you need to do, then I think it becomes really fun. You make bank, hell yeah. Vacation instead of you get your money. Yeah. And that doesn't. And what was I gonna say? And well, also, I cannot speak today. It has been a pretty long day. Yeah. What sucks is that I also gotta save for a new computer. So it's like, man, I want to do all these things, but I also need to get some of these things. Wait, did I ever say my money was tight? I don't think I ever said that. At least I don't remember ever saying that. I remember saying I need to upgrade my PC sooner or later, especially because this computer doesn't support Windows 11, so like, and then the support for Windows 10 ended. I don't remember saying that money is tight. Yeah, I don't remember saying that. I do need to save up if I want to do all these things. Do and get all these things. So let's go here. No, don't slide. It's the hard part though. Like if you get it right, like it feels really good for that long left turn, taking it flat out. But it's difficult to do it. What I do know is that a 47 is. Do I really want to say that 47 is possible tonight? I don't want to jinx it. Because I know the moment I say, oh yeah, 47 is possible, I'm going to theoretically hit a wall, and the 47 is going to be nearly impossible. I mean, doesn't help that I just said it. I will say this about the Yarstown child. At least it's not Lake Louise again. Still get flashbacks, especially what was it the full course? I think it's a full course. How I very narrowly escaped with a goal. I almost got a silver. I remember that one. I think it was like 0.2 of a second off from falling down into silver. Scary times. Yeah, and like in those jumps, what's it like? I think it's the one in the not too far into the starter sector too. There's like a little double jump. That one's brutal. That one feels like you just get completely random results. I feel like it's really hard to get something consistent out of that. Although what I found is that if you let go of the throttle just before you do the first jump, there's a better chance that the car is gonna not do something extremely stupid. At least that's what I was doing when I was trying to get the 125, and it was working okay for me. However, the big jump that's kind of like in the middle of sector 2, the one where you do like a really sharp right turn after, like right after. Yeah, that one, that one's pretty much jump and pray. Just pray it works. You gotta get the angle right, and you also need to hope that the car doesn't nosedive into the ground. And you gotta hope that you don't scrub up too much speed. That's a really hard corner to master. Because now and it feels like you're kind of just left up to fate. Head itchy. Just GP, how's it going? Time to go to bed. No, I don't want to go to bed yet. Although it is 11:38. Oh yeah. Oh. First of all, whoa. Okay, now I remember that. Yeah, that. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. See, I can't remember the stupid things I say. Okay, that I remember. Yeah, it doesn't. I will say that I would love to get it a much bigger place, but it's pretty expensive over here. Cost of living is stupidly high. Honestly, if I just. I think I've seen a couple brands making like new rigs like these, where it's like you can easily move it around. I'm trying to remember who made it. Was it GT Omega? I don't know. I don't remember, but I remember seeing some manufacturer. They made like a new one of these. I might consider getting one. But at the same time, this is still working fine. So it's like, do I really need a new one? Like, nah. It can wait. I'll keep using this thing until it falls apart. I mean, in a way, it kind of is, but I've been able to to fix it up. I think I've shown it a couple of times where oh my god, I don't even know what like the part's called, but it's like the part where you put the pedals on, and like you can adjust to go further or closer to you. I don't remember what it's called. But like the things that like tighten it up so like it doesn't shift forward backwards. That doesn't work anymore. So it's like when I'm braking really hard like right now, sometimes I end up inadvertently pushing myself. Like pushing this entire seat backwards. So I was like, do I really want to spend, was it like $250, $300 on a new rig? It's like, and the answer to that was an easy no. I did find out that if you buy a couple starts for like $10 and just tighten up the living hell out of like the foot thing, the foot rail things, and it works. So that's what I've been doing, and it still works. It's awesome. Because instead of spending $250 at least, I only spent $10. However, what I will say that surprises me is that I will say that kind of surprises me is that I think this rig is probably like 4 or 5 years old at this point. And besides like the foot rail thing not working as well and needing like a little improvisation to make it work again, the seat's still fine. Which is also why I'm a bit hesitant about switching over or like getting a new one, because it's like, I mean, this one still works. I don't really see a reason to get a new one. So until then, I'm gonna stick with this baddie right here. As for the wheel, this thing is still running like a champ, so I'm gonna stick with it. And as far as I know, I'm starting to doubt or question if the final braking zone that is coming out of it, if it's still a third gear corner, or if it's actually a second gear corner. I don't know. Woody boy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Trying to see what the heck I need to do to somehow get a 47. If I can get the 47, I might make a lap out of that. But it won't happen tonight because I got to go to work in the morning. I think it's a pedal stand. Yeah, that sounds about right. never know what it was called, but pedal stand sounds. I think you might be right on that. Feelings for this challenge. Honestly, I mean, let's see. It's not easy, but it's not, okay. I only say this because we just had the Chaparral and the Yaris time trials, and those are pretty difficult, especially the Yaris one. This one is easier than those two, but it is not easy. Like, this car can still bite your head off if you're not careful with it. But once you learn how to drive this car, everything kind of just starts to fall into place. So I want to say medium. I think medium is very fair. But I mean that's to me, right? Like, to me, this is a medium. For others, this might be easy peasy lemon squeezy, but others you might find this extremely hard. Well, my thoughts, medium. Not the hardest thing, but not the easiest thing. However, that little corner right there is killing me because I keep cutting it by like a pixel or two. Yeah, I still have it strapped in place. I mean, I don't feel like going up there and like to show it for those that haven't seen it. Yeah. I do kind of wish I was on sports media tires. I think that would have been a lot funner, but I'm not complaining too much about the sports hard tires. They don't feel too bad. You gotta be careful right there because you do gotta go up a gear and the car wants to unsettle itself. So, just trying to be a little careful to there. Ooh, that was close. I almost went off track. Yeah, I think that might be a second gear corner. Or if you just want to play it safe, you can definitely take third gear. But to me, I'm starting to think this is a second gear. Just barely. Alright, now I gotta find two. Now I gotta find 210s. Now this is where the fun part really begins. And I only have. I want to be honest. I don't know how much I want to give myself. because it's already getting close to midnight. I feel bad for Tijni. You see that 48.001? That's... I know that pain. Yeah. And where I live in the SF Bay Area, it is it is very expensive. I remember hearing, I remember hearing that like someone in, I don't remember which town it was, but I think it was like a burnt down house. It got put up for sale and apparently it sold for $1 million. It's like wow, okay. All right then. That's what sucks is that like if I want to, like, let's say I want to buy a house over here, that's probably never gonna happen because the houses here are way too expensive. Even I think I've seen like a couple houses nearby, and it's like they aren't like anything special, but they're going for like $800,000, $900,000. It's like, all right then. I guess I'll never be able to afford that one. Well, I guess I'm renting for the rest of my life. Oh no, it has begun. I'm starting to yawn. Come on, body, give me a break. It's not even midnight yet. Ooh, almost went off track. Gotta be careful there. Don't want to turn in way too much, especially when you have to go up in gear. Well, that actually worked. I think I still overshot the corner by a bit, but I'm surprised that still worked. Went a little wide. Oh man, I honestly think that could have been the 47. That's okay. I can still clean this up. But honestly, like even like those moments where like you get the car to just step out just a little bit. Is if you do it just right, it feels satisfying. I kind of noticed that. It's like you can get the car to just rotate just a little bit more, keep it under control, and it feels really good. Good morning, or good evening. It's almost midnight over here. Hopefully you're doing well. I didn't catch your name, so actually let me see your name right now. Oh, Gomario, good evening to you. Probably. At least, well, yeah, not that I know of the Woody Boy. In Oregon, my this is. 5-bedroom for 330K. Well, I guess I'm moving there now. Over here, I think it's like a 2-bedroom going for like 900K. It's stupid. Yeah, it also doesn't help that like the dream place that I want to go to or move to, which is Monterey, California. Yeah, it's expensive there as well. So I guess I am moving there anytime soon. And that's not gonna work. I'm probably gonna be streaming for maybe like 20 more minutes, give or take. I think this stream already gives just like a good idea about what you may have to deal with or we may come across for this time of trial. And then later today, or no, it's not today. It's not Thursday. But later on Thursday, so tomorrow basically, I'll come back and see if we can try to improve my time. I guess I'll do that if I don't get to 47. But I'll actually let me see the current time. 47.0. I think a 47 should suffice. It's raining over here. Hey, you're probably getting our rain. Okay, maybe not, but it was raining over here early today as well. I've been hearing that next week we're going to get thunderstorms, so that's going to be a lot of fun to deal with. I said Monday and Tuesday it's going to be raining over here. I mean, not that I care, because I'm just going to be sleeping in. But yeah, I really can't wait for this weekend. Because I got my little staycation. It's right around the corner, which is going to be very sorely needed. The only thing I'm sad about is that I can't go to the Gran Turismo World Series event over in LA because I went to a birthday party, and I don't know about you guys. I don't get invited to birthday parties that often. So if I got an invitation, you can bet your ass I'm going to say hell yeah, I'll see you there. It's like, yeah, man, hook me up with the birthday cake. that and the birthday party's near here, so it won't cost me like what, like $400. I won't have to buy plane tickets in a hotel. So I'll take that. I mean, it still sucks that I can't go to the World Series event, but if I save a boatload of money and get cake, I'm sorry. But that's gonna take priority. I love me some cake. I mean, as you can probably tell. That reminds me, I also did something extremely stupid the other day. I might have signed up for a 10K race. I've been able to do 5Ks, which is great, but I've never done a 10K. I might be extremely nervous about it. But I look forward to it. Because I feel like, I've told myself that I want to do a 10K, but I was thinking, oh, okay, I might try to do one in 2026. But it's like, you know what? Screw it. Screw 2026. Let's just do it now. And because it happens to be on Thanksgiving when this race is taking place, I'll be making plenty of room for whatever I want to have on Thanksgiving dinner. So it'll be very worth it. Damo, how's it going? Good to see you. Well, you're doing well. Stepdad's birthday is Thanksgiving. Hey, yo. Should be a happy time. Hell yeah. Hopefully y'all get a lot of cake. Cake and turkey and pumpkin pie. Man, stop making me hungry, Jesse. If there's cornbread on the table, that's going to be automatic GG's because I'm going to be eating all that. Cornbread is dangerously good. Same goes with pumpkin pie. Okay, that wasn't too bad. The car didn't slide around too much. There's a cute little slide right there. Okay, I did not want that slide though. Car stepped out of it right there. Why did I go up to fourth gear? Oh my god, it's already midnight. after all, I was thinking that I might show up to work a bit early tomorrow because I might have to take care of a couple things. So. Take care of a couple things and mentally prepare myself hopefully for a whole bunch of nothing to happen. Like if these next 2 days are like super quiet, I'm gonna be so happy. But we shall see. No. So that could have been a really good corner, but I just had to go onto the green stuff, and that kind of just messed me up. That was too early to turn in. No. Honestly, I think that's a second gear corner. Also, I think I gotta talk about something real quick before let me check. Let me just check something real quick. If it's still at a specific number. Do I really want to talk about it though? It is at that number. Do I want to talk about it though? Yeah, I guess I can talk about it. So, earlier today, I noticed that this channel hit 23,000 subscribers again. I'm hoping it stays above that number, which is why I'm like cautiously optimistic. Take the time and say thank you guys for the support and for helping this channel reach 23,000 subscribers. I'm forgetting how to English. I'm hoping that the steam, how do you say it? Like the steam keeps building up, that the momentum keeps going. Yeah, I'm hoping that the momentum keeps going. Yeah, I just wanted to take the time to tell you guys that, because we hit that number earlier today. I don't know what time. All I know is that it happened while I was at work. Because I like a little moment to breathe, and I was like, okay, I'll just check this real quick. It's like, hey, we got the number. I see a message. Mano, how's it going? Great to see you again. Hopefully you've been doing well. Yeah, this one is easier than the Yaris time trial, but it's not easy. This car, the NSX, it does get pretty squirrely. So it is going to take a little bit of time to get to know like what this car likes and doesn't
The
like.
whistles got woo!
I am very happy to tell you that this is easier than the Yaris time trial. And you don't have to worry about, was it like 2 or 3 jumps that basically determine the fate of your entire lap. Jesse, welcome to the fan club. I need to update the name. I've told myself I need to update the name of like the tiers, the membership tiers, because fan. Yeah, no, I think I could be a bit more creative than that. Although the only thing that worries me is that if I try to get creative with it, I'm going to make up something cringy. Which is why whatever I'm going to do is going to be cringy. Also, something I've always wondered is how when people are streaming, like how they can hear their notifications in their, I don't know if it's like in their headset or earbud. Because right now the way I have the setup, the only thing I can hear is the game audio because this is connected to like a Y cable that is connected to the controller, and then the other one goes to the computer. Or actually, no, not the computer. It goes to the capture card. So that's something I need to figure out. So that way, if I ever get a notification, I'll be able to hear it instead of having to rely on YouTube chat to tell me. I think I could probably ask Cyrus because he'll probably know the best. The thing is, I don't know if I'm able to catch up to the ghost. I might be able to, but it's not going to be easy. Oh, the car stepped out just a little bit. Let me see your messages. Traffic guy, yeah, definitely, and the Yaris time trial definitely helped, which is great. No, yeah, Interlagos is honestly Interlagos is one of my weaker tracks, which is why I really want to try to get good at it. I know this is like a popular combination for Manufacturers Cup, because every now and then, like, this combination will show up with Group 3 cars, and whenever I try doing this track or like doing that race, I always get swallowed up. Which is why I want to try to get good at this. It's still tricky. Yeah, it is a tricky time trial, but at least it's not Yaris Colorado Springs levels of tricky. But honestly, the nice thing though, in my opinion, is that this one's still pretty enjoyable, especially once you get a good feel about how to drive this car. I will say that some of these combinations that PD have been putting out are pretty good. Even though the Yaris time trial is stupidly hard, I still had a good time. I was gonna hate it, but I actually ended up liking it. But it was frustrating, but I still enjoyed it. The chaparral, that one's an automatic enjoy. Anything with that cute little box of death is always gonna be an A-OK to me. That kind of worked? Maybe? Only thing is I lost a little too much speed right there. I'll read you guys' message in a bit. Got a little hesitant right there. Come on, give me that 147. I really want to try to hit it tonight. I might be able to get it, maybe. I just remember the car steps out right there, but it may not be enough. I might gain just a little bit of time, but it's definitely not going to be off 147. I want to say I could probably break just a little bit earlier so I can hug the living heck out of the first turn. I want to say. I don't know though. I'll find that out soon. Oh, okay, yeah, I am a bit behind on messages, so let me catch up on that. Skill, yeah. Oh, I've been full of that ever since I started this shit. Yeah, then yeah, Group 3 Interlagos is, I don't know why that always screws me up, and I can tell you that it is definitely skill issue. Yeah, I do remember PD used to use Interlagos for bop testing. I don't know what track they use now for their bop testing. Oh yeah, dude, oh, Uncle Lester, dude, I love Uncle Lester. Uh, I think I know Cyrus is like a lot more familiar, especially because he has like a lot more things going on in his stream. So I could definitely ask him. Key is probably someone else I could ask as well. Because I do talk to them a bit, so well, I'll ask Cyrus first, because I'm a bit closer to Cyrus. Yeah, the Pietro also hello. Yeah, the NSX, yeah, it does like to get a bit oversteery, so you gotta be careful about that. But if you do it just right, especially for this left turn right here, like you can get the car to rotate really nicely. But you gotta set up just right, which is the hard part. Yeah, Uncle Lester. We all love Uncle Lester here. It is almost 12:20 in the morning. I definitely don't want to be up for much longer because I got to get ready to go to bed. but I will give this a few more goes. The only thing that I messed up that left turn, so I ended up losing a bit of time. But we're just gonna keep going. Now I felt not too bad. I felt not too bad, and I think I gained a little bit of time, which is good. I might get it. I might get it. I might get it. Oh, that's gonna be GG's. That's definitely a 47. Yeah. Got my 47. Even better, I was able to do it tonight. Oh, that's definitely that's a feels good moment right there. I want to save this for now. Yeah, I'm definitely saving this. That and oh no, guys, we got a little problem. I'm in a TGD sandwich. I want to screenshot that because that's kind of funny. TGD sandwich, let's go. All right, and then let me just make sure that the replay actually works. I always gotta check this because every now and then, like, I save a replay, but like, for some reason, like the video freaks out and like, I guess like it gets corrupted, so it only shows like one frame and like nothing else happens. So I just gotta make sure that the video actually works. But I'm very happy with that. Honestly, I may just stick with this time and just make the lap guide out of it. Make the lap guide out of that. Because yeah, I think I should be good here. Yeah, 47-0 is. Do they have a replay? They don't have. Oh, you silly sausage. But yeah, that is definitely mental. Like that's nuts. Yeah, I may just stick with this. So Haka, ooh, over Wednesday. Ooh, I'll definitely have to. Yeah, I'll definitely have to take a look at that, Jesse. That's a good tip from our boy Hako. Hopefully he's been doing well. I haven't seen him around in a while, but then again, I haven't been around as much nowadays. Yeah, hopefully Hako's doing well. Yeah, I would love to see what this guy's doing, but they don't have a replay, so we'll never know. We'll have to wait for someone else that's like equally or nearest pace to get a time like that. But then again, this time trial has only been up for a little over an hour now, so give it time. We should see some more people pop up and get some banger times. That I don't. Yeah, I don't know. That's a thing. But then again, I'm not as involved in sport mode nowadays. So, like anything involving like the World Tour drivers or teams like that, I'm not gonna know. I'm so out of the loop. If I'm honest with you. But I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, before I wrap things up, I do kind of want to show you guys something funny. I might as well show it to you guys now, because I do want to make a video on the Crew Motorfest, because I know they just recently released ranked mode grand races, and I did a race last night, because I want to jump back into the game. So I only did this one race because I'm trying to get familiar with the car and with like how everything handles. So there were some shenanigans that happened. I'm trying to remember exactly when it happened. I know it's like, okay. Okay, so the main thing I want you guys to see is the bottom right hand corner of the screen where the little map is. So I was just here just driving around I'm worried about second place because he was catching up. So I'm like, okay, I gotta drive a lot better now because I want to make sure that this guy doesn't gain on me. So I'm just driving around and keeping an eye on the radar. I think it was right here. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right here. So I'm keeping on the guy that's like south of me because I think that's second place. But then I see this little arrow northeast or northwest of me. And he's kind of going my general direction. Here's the thing, in that specific grand race, there was no path that ever went through there. So I already had a feeling that this guy was going to try to wreck my race. Yeah, so you can see him on the left. He's definitely gunning for me. Luckily, his car was a bit too slow, so I was able to just zip past him, and he ended up missing me. But I had a good feeling this is not going to be the last of it. Second place is catching up to me, so I'm already getting a bit nervous. You can see the guy, the griefer dude on my right. He's trying to go for me again. I actually don't know if he was also going for a second place, but either way, I knew that this guy on the right, he was trouble. So I was just gonna have to just hope for the best that I can somehow avoid him. But luckily, you don't have to worry about him for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over here. Okay, I think it's right here. Because so he appears again. He's on my left, so I have a good feeling that this guy knows the route that I have to go through. So it's like this guy's gonna try to get me at some point. So he's trying to get into my path, but luckily he misses me. But there's a very sharp turn coming up ahead, so I know he's gonna try to go after me. So I do this turn. Okay. So this guy's on my left now. So there's a good chance he's gonna go into the path that I'm about to go through and try to hit me head on. So the question is, does he actually succeed, and does he actually get me? I'll let you guys find that out right now. Actually, let me zoom back a little bit. There we go. James, how's it going? Hopefully you've been doing well. I'm just wrapping up stream, but I want to show like these shenanigans that happen. So this guy goes after me, barely misses. I got so lucky right there because he almost got me. But I knew that this is not going to be the last of it because now he's trying to climb up the mountain. But I think he also sees his wall, so he can't directly get me. So what he's gonna do, he's climbing up further up the hill, so he can come get me after this next turn. So the question is, he's in front of me now. He's definitely gonna come at me. The question is, does he actually get me? Let me go back here, and we'll find that out. Because and this is like my first grand race in months, so this is just wild to see. So he's in front of me now. Does he get me? Misses. And he ends up rage quitting because he missed me. I think he also missed the other two people, and yeah, he ended up rage quitting. But it was just hilarious because he tried getting us, and it's just like, dude, you suck. You can't even get us. Gonna need to try a little harder than that. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that because I wasn't intending on recording, but like that race was just hilarious because that dude tried wrecking us and he couldn't wreck any of us because we just kept on breaking his axles. But yeah, I might put that in a video. But I want to get some footage first from some new Grand Races. Can't decide if this footage of my daily commute or GT7 daily. The answer is yes. But Forza Horizon 5 for his beat. Hell yeah. No, yeah, I've played Forza. I think it's Forza Horizon 5. Yeah. I've had some good fun in that game, especially the single player stuff. Like I kind of just like to turn off my brain and just like have a good time. I think I do multiplayer races every now and then, but Don's usually ends up being into like a big old shenanigan fest. It's just like, you know what, I don't feel like dealing with you guys. Let me just do single player. Yeah, thank you. It's probably gonna fall down. Has it fallen down? It has fallen down. And you got Mr. Holland. And you got Mr. Holland over here. He's starting to crack the code. Yeah. All right, guys. I gotta go to sleep. I don't think I'm gonna do another time trial stream later today. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay with this time and make the lockout out of it. But again, thank you guys for the 22,000 subscribers again. Yeah, I really do appreciate you guys' support, and thank you guys for tuning into tonight's stream. I'll definitely be doing this again next week, and in the case that I can't get a time that I feel happy with, then I'll definitely do a Thursday stream. This is not going to be one of those times, but if we ever have those times, then yeah, I'll mention it. But in the meantime, I gotta go get ready for bed because I don't know if it's gonna be a long day at work today and tomorrow. I'm hoping for the best. If you hear someone screaming, no matter whether you're like 2 miles away from me or like 1,000 miles away from me, that's probably me screaming and my frustration at work. But I hope it all goes well. All right, let me get ready to end this. I always gotta do this. I gotta get the Streamlabs app because I think they have like a thing where you can change the scenes from your phone. Alright, you silly sausages. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good night, y'all. Yeah, and how do they hide the replays? That's a very good question. I think the way to do it is the moment they cross the finish line, they hit the options button and back out. or they hit the moment they cross the finish line, they hit options and hit retry. I think retry has a better chance of hiding the replay because I think it doesn't give the game enough time to save the replay. But I think the options exit like right away also does that. But yeah, definitely. For those who are going to the GT World Series event in LA, have fun. Thanks for the invite, and I'll save some cake for you. All right, take care, everyone. Have a good day or night. Take care. Bye bye. I need to make an outro screen. But yeah. All right. Take care. Bye.